like the smaller trains are pulling train cars around your layout. One thing I've noticed when LEGO always make a steam train, they always make a big steam train, as they want that opportunity for the powered up system to be included in the actual train itself. With trains like the Hogwarts Express and the Emerald Knight, they want that opportunity for the powered up system to be incorporated into the model, but I don't think this is necessary, as once it's sat there going around your layout, so long as one coach can push the train and it's supported from both ends and not going to fall off the track, surely something LEGO Playtest where they're making things like a train system would be an easier option to get smaller trains out into the market. Also giving us opportunity to make more steam trains in terms of mocks, because we'll have more train parts to play with, like smaller and larger wheels and connecting rods, meaning more train mock creators can make more quote-unquote legal trains rather than the illegal ones you see all over the internet that use things like custom wheels, custom handrails, and custom connecting rods. This type of a thing would be a great opportunity to give us brand new pieces, and also further LEGO's opportunity to make more sets like this in the future, all at the same time making a really interesting theme. So I present to you LEGO Steam Line. Now, although I think this is never ever going to happen, I thought it a cool concept to give a go. And what I present to you would be kind of a first wave of this, trying to bring in the train market into one collective theme. So first off, what I do is I take the train city pack, where you get various different pieces of track, and I get rid of it. Although it might be a good business move by LEGO, I feel like when it comes to making a layout, people would rather buy things like sets to get the extra track they need to finish their layout, rather than buy one of these packs. Based on the fact you only get 4 straights in this pack, and then a bunch of various other curves, I feel like it would be much more convenient for the customer, and therefore sell quite a bit more, if we separated the track into its own convenient box, and then introduce some different track variants, like wider curves, so we can make our train layouts better off in the long run and choose to expand when we need to, and not have extra track pieces we didn't need in the first place. But what would be the point selling a track without a train to go on it? This is a clear example of a smaller train that would need some form of coal car or carriage with a motor in it for it to go along the track, as the independent train itself would not be motorized. However, a train like this would be giving us smaller train wheels, and that is undoubtedly the main reason people would be going out to buy this train. Not only is it a really great and creative build, with some really interesting techniques to get the boiler to look the way that it does, it would give the LEGO train community a new wheel option, opening the possibilities to creating loads of smaller trains. An opportunity that the LEGO train community just don't have, because LEGO don't offer the amount of parts that we need to build these types of models. It would also be a good opportunity for LEGO to give us a magnetic coupler that wasn't on buffers, so we could make our own custom buffers. Not only that, I think this is a great example of LEGO being able to do what the things they're trying at the moment, which is color swapping. This train is completely buildable in things like dark blue as well as reddish brown, so if you wanted to do things like color variants, and with this model not being able to be motorized, it also means that it's about 500 pieces, which means it's going to be cheap, because this doesn't have to necessarily be a licensed product, even though it'd be cool if it was. Or LEGO can make up their own sort of name for it, like they did with the Emerald Knight. Speaking of which, I have made this model. Now this is a 2.0 of the Emerald Knight. Now the Emerald Knight is actually one of my favorite sets, and I really do need to buy another one, considering I cannot find mine anywhere in my house. But Jesus, that's a steep price tag. But I think it is time for a re-release of this product, but done in a new way to not depreciate the value of the old one. The main difference between my one and the older one being those larger wheels. Again, giving the mock community a new set of train wheels for them to dabble in and make larger scale trains. This model was incredibly fun to build, and it was
just leaving a few